Hi, this is Babatunde and welcome to Pick a Sin.
Who took the 5,000 I kept under myself? Are you not the one I'm asking?
You have managed to give me food, but allow me to eat it in peace. No, can't I ever?
You will not rest, Gogo.
So today we have a very interesting a movie to analyze. It has a couple of scenes that we are going to be taking a look at. Okay, it's a fantastic Nigerian movie, and I'm excited about this because it has a lot of rich materials that we can sieve information out of, and I hope that this helps you out. Before I go into it, I just want to say, if you've not subscribed to this channel yet, please hit the subscribe button, like it, give me a comment. At the end of the day, let me know what you think. Okay, let's dive in. Nice. So first thing we see is an establishing shot, and that's fantastic. We need to know where we are. Okay, it's don't. We need to know. We need to have some kind of information as to where we are. Yes, some movies will start without the establishing shot, but it's the customary thing to do is to establish a location for us. Even if you're starting on a fast pace or you're starting like an action paced start, yeah, but let us have an idea of where we are. So for this movie now, we know where we are. It's a big house in an estate. It's like a mansion, like kind of a building, and that's fantastic. As a wide yard, we know where we are. Definitely, this is not an office area. This is a house. This is not a five-star hotel. This is a house. So an establishing shot establishes the location for us, which is great. Let's go on. Okay, so another thing that I noticed is that this establishing shot is taking too long, right? This is almost about 10, 15 seconds of just one guy walking across the yard. One, it's not as interesting as the guys. If you had the guy walk across the yard, you've got the lady sweeping. Let's assume you've got a dog running from this side of the building to the other side of the building, or you've got some other form of activity, to spice up this establishing shot. So one guy walking across the yard for about 10 seconds there, about minimum, is just too long, and people tend to get, oh, what is this, it's taking too much time, because our thinking span is like that. Pass the information, move on. Pass the information, move on. So you've passed the information as to where we are. We know where we are. This is a house. You've established that. Move on. Don't you know don't don't go at a snail speed. Move on. All right. So we improve on that. That's something that we should be aware of. We should need to move on. Once you pass the information across, move on. Let's go.
Morning, oh. How about you now?
My sister, but no different, I don't tire. I beg and go and go kitchen. Bring very cold water. Bless you, I won't get headache this morning.
Headache. Oh, wow, sorry, oh. But the while I be say, Madam never come down, come open kitchen door since.
Okay. So here, what I noticed, two things, a couple of things that I noticed. The first thing I noticed here is that we see the guy walk across the yard. He approaches the lady that is sweeping the floor, and they begin a conversation. Okay. Um, First thing that caught my attention is the blocking. The blocking is not so interesting. It could have been done professionally. Okay, I'm gonna leave a link down. Once you check out that link so that you can have an idea of how to block a scene. You need to position your actors in such a way that is interesting to the eye of the viewer. Don't just put two people standing facing each other and then film. No, that is not so professional. You need to block them. There's a way you can block your actors in such a way that they complement the entire frame. Okay, so learn to make your frame beautiful. Learn to make it interesting. Learn to make it your frame in compose your frame in such a way that people want to watch. It's beautiful. It's attractive, just like a beautiful picture, right? So two people facing each other in a conversation, no, it's not so beautiful, right? One of the things that attract us is the blocking of your actor. So it's key. Right now, it's a two shot, but they're just standing right there looking at each other. No, it's not. It's not good. It's not professional. Sorry. Another thing that I want to say that just caught my attention right away is the use of close-up shots. Okay, I'm going to be talking about that later on when we get to the next scene, but no. So using the close-up shots in this scene is not the best, and you will understand why when I talk about close-up shots when we get into the next scene. But those are the two things that struck me. So the blocking of the actors and the use of a close-up shot. Okay, like a close-up shot. Okay, so we're going to be talking about that in the next scene. So those are the two things that struck me. Let's go on.
In fact, I don't come here like 5 good times since 6 o'clock. She never come open kitchen door.
Okay, make I go rest more now. So I continue work.
Sorry, yeah?
Oshé.
Sorry, my brother.
Thank you,
Okay. That ends that scene. Okay. And my question is, so what is the purpose of this scene? Yeah. I got the establishing shot. Fantastic, beautiful, professional. You need to let us know where we are. I understand the purpose of that. But this dialogue, what is the purpose of this dialogue? Okay, Madame never opened us since morning. Is that the reason why we're watching this? That Madame never opened us since morning? Or is the reason that the guy has an headache and he needs a bottle of water? What is the purpose of this scene? Okay? And if the purpose of the scene is that Madame never opened us since morning, right? You need to show that. You don't need to tell that. Okay? This is television. It's not radio. Television. You need to show. What you should concentrate more is showing and not telling. Dialogue should complement the action. Dialogue should complement the action. So you need to show it. Don't tell it. Is there any other way that you could have shown that Madame never opened us since morning? Other than having the girl say it? Okay? Don't tell me. Show me. That's what makes it interesting. Madame never opened us since morning. How? Okay? Show me. Don't say it. There are many, many ways you could have shown that without saying that. And if you could show that, then this dialogue is totally unnecessary. Okay? So reduce your dialogue, give us more action. Reduce your dialogue, give us more action. The guy walks all the way across the yard, speaks to the girl, just for us to know that Madame never opened us since morning. No. The guy could walk across the yard in order to establish the shot, make it quick, snappy. Don't stay too long on that. It goes over there. It could try to tell the guy, can you get me some water or whatever? The girl goes to the door. The door doesn't open. That's an example. And then she looks at him and then continues to sweep. And then he walks away. That is the same thing. It would have done the same thing. Okay? That would have done the same thing that what the dialogue has done. So the guy walks across the yard. Amen. Let me get water now. She looks at him angry because she's busy sweeping. She walks to the door, tries to open it. It doesn't open. She looks at him again, doesn't say a word, and continues sweeping. We get the same message that the door is not open. And then he walks away. That ends it. That even makes it, a little bit more more of the action makes it more interesting than the dialogue. So show me, don't tell me. Don't forget that. Show me, don't tell me. And that's why it's called a television. All right, so let's move on to the next scene.
Why don't you just answer that phone?
It's the maid.
Yeah, what if you want something?
Why are we seeing?
Well,
Wait, I thought we already saw the establishing shot. So why are we seeing the house from another angle again? Unnecessary. You know, you already established the location. We got into the first scene, the dialogue. Now you're reestablishing the location from another angle. It's unnecessary. We already know where we are. And the establishing shot is to tell us where we are. Once we know where we are, you don't need to tell us where we are a second time. Okay? So that cut right there, unnecessary. So let's be mindful of that. So now we are seeing two people on a bed. I'm assuming it's a room. And I'm assuming it's in that house. Okay? And they're having like a conversation. Two people on the bed, assuming it's a room, assuming it's that house. And this is like a medium shot. They're lying down, it's like a medium shot. It's not wide enough for us to know where we are. So you establish the outside, you need to establish the inside also. Is this the guest room? Is this the boys' quarter? Is this the main room? Is this the children's room? If they have kids, is this one of the kids' room? Where is this in the house? Assuming this is in the house. You following me? So you need to establish where we are in the house. How do you establish that? A wide shot. Just the way you use the wide shot to establish the outside location so we know this is a mansion in an estate, we need to have a wide shot to know this is a bedroom. This could be anywhere in the house, assuming we're in the house. Okay? And we don't know who these people are. Who are they? Are they visitors? Are they guests? Are they the owners of the house? Is this the madam? Is that her boyfriend? Is that her brother? Who are these people? So details that give that information should have opened up the scene. Just a picture on the wall of a couple married, a picture on the wall, close together, man, woman, close together, a picture, like a photo album. If you don't want to go that route, you can also do the man lying on the bed, the woman like folding clothes, or the woman doing some activities that we would normally do in our own bedroom.